What's up, everyone? SpokaneSilverStacker here, and I've got some mail from members in the community, both YouTube and Instagram. So let's check out what I got. All right, so I've got a lot of stuff to show you. A lot of these purchases were made weeks ago before spot price jumped up, but I've got some great pieces here. I'm going to start with the Instagram stuff, and I got this G.I. Joe piece made by MK Bars. So this one is 2 ounces, and we've got Cobra right there. Now, I am an 80s kid. G.I. Joe was a cartoon that I watched growing up. I had lots of the G.I. Joe figures. So this thing is a very cool piece to add to my collection. And here's the G.I. Joe and Cobra. Now, the G.I. Joe is 1.98 troy ounces. So almost 4 ounces here. And this is like a textured finish right here and smooth right there. This reminds me of Silver Bean Counter's channel round. So pretty cool piece. And like I said, I picked that up from Gambit47 on Instagram. Has great pieces available. And picked that up before the price hike. So honestly, I got an amazing deal on these for being MK Bars. I'll just say I got them below what spot is right now. That's how good of a deal I got. So lots of good pieces available out there on Instagram. Of course, be sure that you buy from trusted buyers. Another piece I picked up was this 2 ounce bar from Misery Whip Metals. He does quite a few pours on Instagram. And I saw this and I thought it was kind of cool, you know, a little 2 ounce poured bar. And this is number 1. I know that Fish is big on collecting number 1s. So here's a 2 ounce number 1 bar by Misery Whip Metals. Here is the COA with the serial number. There we go, number 1. Got a 2 ounce Kit Kat bar. I like the trees stamped in there. Just reminds me of here in the Pacific Northwest. And speaking of number 1s, I was over on Pit Bullion's stream on Instagram. He went live. He had some great stuff available, and he was selling off his number 1s on his table. And so I saw this. We had the flag with the muscle car right there. Right there is number 1. And then we got 1 ounce troy. Got these at an amazing price, especially considering these are Pit Bullion pieces, and these go for a pretty hefty premium. Now, I did buy these before spot went up. But there we go. We got number 1, Life is a Gamble. And honestly, I wish I would have bought even more than this. But funds were a little tight at the time. There we go. We got number 1, Brutality. And it says, brutality will prevail. Got the grenade with the eagle wings right there. 1 ounce troy, number 1. Now, this is not a number 1, but we've got a number 24. I do know somebody whose favorite number that is. So we got the Metals Mafia piece. And then we've got number 2, Money Hungry. When I saw this on the table, I thought it was a number 1, but it was a number 2, but still a good price on that. And this is a Number 2 Money Talks round, the flattened out. So he does these buttons, and he has the most buttons than any other pour artist. I think he has over 100 designs already. In fact, I'm certain he has over 100 designs. So another piece I picked up was this right here, and this is a collaboration bar between Piney Metals and Pit Bullion. Piney Metals is another pour artist that's on Instagram. Now, I was bidding on the prototype of this. It was an error bar. I think the B didn't come in correctly. Unfortunately, I did not win that auction, but I did buy one of the bars once they got released, and I was hoping for number 25, but I got number 5 out of 25. Still cool piece, limited mintage. Of course, 25 being my favorite number, but did not get that one. This is just under an ounce of silver, so you can see 0.97. But cool collaboration bar between pour artist and the community. Another one for the stack. So these are my Instagram purchases. Let me show you what I got from some YouTube members. All right, so I made some purchases from Capital Currency, but before I show you that, let me show you what I got from Bullion Baby. Now, he had purchased this from Capital Currency, and he knew that I was interested in this, and so we made a trade, and I sent him some stuff. You can see that on Instagram if you guys are curious on what I sent him. And he sent me this, and this is a Fender Jaguar guitar, and this is 2.5 ounces, serial number 1. Very cool, and I just like this piece. I just thought it looked cool. I thought it was a great design. He had put this up in the auction, but I had stepped away, so Bullion Baby purchased it, knowing that I wanted to get it, and then messaged me, and we worked out a deal, and he sent me this, among a couple other things, and I sent him some stuff. But I just thought this was a cool piece, and bonus, it sits up all by itself. That's what I thought was pretty cool. Nice poured piece, and then you can just put this as a desk display or something like that. Now, I'll show you what else Bullion Baby sent me in just a minute, but let's get to what I purchased from Capital Currency. Now, let's start right here with the 4-leaf clover. He had found 4 of these, I think 3 or 4 of these in his yard. I mean, who's lucky enough to find multiple 4-leaf clovers? But he found a few in his yard, and he was doing giveaways, and I won one, and there was a couple other people that won one. So there is a 4-leaf clover. But let's check out the silver pieces I got. Now, here is a toned Capital Currency channel round. We got number 9 right here, and great colors on this, toned up really well. Now, I do not have the COA for this Capital Currency. I think it just forgot to put it in the package, so no big deal there, but I was kind of curious on how much this thing weighed. Now, he had sold one off at the end of the night, and he said, if anybody else wants one, let me know and I will pour another one. And so we've got the gavel with the platform to hit the sold. So I just thought this was really cool, and so I purchased one, and he poured one for me and got it out to me. And I will tell you now, having this in hand, it is so much cooler than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I knew it was going to be cool, but I mean, this piece, I like it. And it does sit up by itself. So I could leave it there like that. But the bonus is having this flat piece to kind of hit the sold on. Then we got the 0.99 fine silver. So very cool. I think this is all just a little over an ounce. Or maybe it's 2 ounces. I don't know. Either way, cool piece. So you'll be seeing this on my table during my auctions. although I will be taking a break from YouTube for the summer. But still, I will have this out there. He will have this available at the end of all of his auctions now. So if you guys like this and you go to Capital Currency's auctions, this will be the last item up for sale at the end of the night. But I would definitely recommend getting one. It's a fun piece. We got to have fun with our silver. I think this is a fun piece. Now, I had mentioned I had one more thing from Bullion Baby. We made a trade and I sent him a 1 ounce channel cross and the fractional channel cross, the number 6, that being his favorite number. And he sent me back the number 3 channel cross. This is the original design, one of the earlier crosses made by Breach Precious Metals. This was back when he was the C Shop. You can see right there, 1.73 ounces. And normally I would not ask for one of my channel crosses back, but I knew that number 6 was his favorite number. He never really wanted the number 3. Number 6 was what he was going for originally, but he kind of did me a favor doing this. Him being a good friend, I knew that he would be willing to part with this for me. And the reason I wanted this was because I accidentally sold a 1 ounce cross that I was going to keep. And I want a set for each one of my kids. So now this completes the set. And I've got the number 3 original design, 1 ounce, and fractional. So thank you, Bullion Baby, for making this trade with me. I'm definitely appreciative of doing that. So I hope you are happy with the number 6 1 ounce and fractional. I know that you are. You guys, I'm going to leave a link for Bullion Baby. He's actually going by Still Bullion Baby. And I'm going to leave a link for Capital Currency in the description. All right, everyone. Here is everything I got. This is the fun stuff for stacking. Let me know what your favorite piece is, if you have a favorite piece. All amazing stuff right here. I appreciate you all stopping by and watching my video. If you like my video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and have a blessed day.